Should I do it real hosty?
No, I'm good on that. You can if you want.
No, I'm just playing.
Sound
Okay.
goes.
And we're back. Episode 2. In case you don't know who we are, I go by the name of Chaku.
Michael Stokes.
It's my homie Stokes. And we are the Saucy Boys, and this is the Saucy Boys podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So on our unofficial episode 2, we did have a different alcoholic beverage. I want to give a shout out to Kenichi Panamanian rum. Very good stuff. But on this episode, we are drinking a brew. It's an IPA. It's called the BroMosa. Already cracked them open. You didn't get the crack on it. Let me go and get the little.
But we'll tap.
The toast and another swig. I think we agree. It's a good one, right?
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Pretty solid. And
I'll rock with it.
And so, like, the interesting thing about this one is on the side of the can, it actually tells you what it pairs well with. And so it says pairs well with French toast, goat cheese, and steak and eggs. So it's actually, I like the way they're marketing it as, like, no, this is the drink that you want to have when you go on brunch, fellas. You don't have to have the mimosa. You can have this.
You can have the BroMosa.
Yeah.
BroMosa. That's wild that, like, people drink, like, this shit during the day. We've talked about this.
Mm.
And for me personally, like, I can't drink during the day. That's just not my thing. To the people that do it, more power to you. You are a true Olympic athlete because I cannot. If the sun's out, I'm not messing with it. I mean, like, I wouldn't say forced, but I've been pressured into day drinking. And I just, by the end of it, I'm like,
Never been to the river, the lake, the beach.
Okay, so see, that I can do. If I'm on vacation or if I'm doing something like that, then yeah, I'll have like a I'm not like going ham.
Yeah.
Like, I see people going like, yeah, fucking throwing back beers and shit. Like, I can't do that shit during the day. But if, like, we're like having a barbecue or something like that, then I'll have like a beer or whatever, but it's not like I don't keep like going back for beers. I'm just like, all right, let me grab a soda or like let me grab something. But nighttime, like, you catch me on the nighttime tip on some drinking shit.
He comes alive in the night.
I come alive in the night, you know?
No. So, like, the way I was thinking about it was, I think maybe you got the perception that if you're going to brunch, it's like, I just woke up, I want my bacon, eggs, and a beer also, or a michelada or something like that. And it's not really the case. Like, brunch is more late at mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then you think about that too, is like, a lot of people that go to brunch on Sundays, they went out the night before, so they're probably just that's breakfast to them.
Tear
you
the
know
dog.
what I'm saying? Fuck that.
That's what it's called.
Hell no.
Get over the hangover well. Like, I don't know.
But see, I don't get hangovers.
You're one of those rare people.
I just like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, like, I'm good.
I mean, like, for the most part, that's me too. But if I step outside my comfort zone of what I'm drinking that night, then definitely I'll know I'm in trouble in the morning. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, I'll know it. But even still, with the rum on Saturday, like, I started my evening with that, then went back to what I normally do, which is just Crown and Coke, and I was good.
Is that your new shit?
I mean,
Kanish? Is that how you say it? Kanish?
I call it Kaniche.
Man, so when we did that episode, which we haven't released, that shit, we only had like a couple, because we didn't put a dent in the bottle.
We only had like two cups each, maybe even 1.5.
That shit had me feeling
but
Panamanian.
It was enough to where I wanted to say, like, I don't think we should release this because I felt like I was slurring like halfway through it. Yeah. And that's not the perception I'm trying to give off.
That was the warm-up episode. Yeah, it was like, it was getting a little too saucy on Saucy Boys.
It's like I said, I took it over to my girls on Saturday night, and like I had like 2.5. That last one, like, she helped me finish, and then I made her own, and her friend didn't end up having one, but still, like, even that, I was like, yo, I'm good.
All I'm saying is, man, is like that whole day drinking thing, I can't get with it. But if I happen to do a brunch one of these days, and if they have some BroMosa, I might get one.
Give it a try. I'm intrigued to see just how good this tastes with I love French toast. That's my go-to breakfast item, honestly. I'll do it in over pancakes. It's my shit. So I'm intrigued to see how this really does pair well with French toast. Like
You know,
this.
after we get done doing this episode, I'm just gonna take whatever we have left and go to IHOP and then try it with some French toast. Sir, you can't bring that shit in here.
Just pull it out the fucking jacket. Just put it.
Do you need a drink? Nah, I got some BroMosas on me. We're good.
Empty cup, please.
Man. So we're back. We are officially back. The first episode, like, we were back, but I feel like now, like John Wick, we're really back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking we're back. What? It's
back.
the original room. One less asshole in here, but you know the original room. It's still going strong. I mean, you can get used to the look, but I mean, we already described our goals of what we were planning to do for this year. Mm-hmm. So you know, this will be the temporary.
Yeah. So you know, moving forward, we've talked about moving into different spaces and having like a dope setup for. I have some ideas. Yeah. We won't go too much into detail. We'll just show people whenever we got it done.
We'll let you think about it.
Yeah, we'll let y'all think about it. But goodbye 2020.
Yeah. Goodbye. Good fucking riddance. It's done. Bury it. Like, chuck the deuce, man. Chuck the deuce. 2020 was a toxic bitch.
I'm going to tell you this. It was bad considering all the shit that we went through. But I still found like a lot of good in it because it put me back in a position to where like I can reevaluate a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And not only with like DJing, but like anything else that I have my hands on, like it kind of put me back to the drawing board. Yeah. Like, hey, this shit, like what if it happens again? Yeah. Are you going to be ready? So, but that too, it just gave me time to like practice and do different shit. Yeah. So I'm, a little bit better on my craft than I was. And whenever we got rolling back and like started doing gigs again, like it was easy to like slide back into. The only thing that wasn't easy was getting used to just like the late nights. I mean, we still had late nights whenever we came to the office and we worked on stuff, but it wasn't the same. Yeah. It wasn't the same. Like you could leave at like 1 or 2, go home, like sleep a few hours or whatever and get up, do what you had to do. But like on gig nights, when you're like moving shit around and like setting up, breaking down, doing all that, dealing with people, like by the time you get done, like you're just like you're spent. Yeah. So, but it definitely put a lot of things in perspective, and it has me ready to just fucking kill shit this year. Yeah. So I'm not doing any resolutions or anything. I have goals in mind, and I want to get those taken care of. So
no, definitely goals over resolutions any day. Resolutions are just, they're stupid, they're bullshit. Nobody ever sticks to them. So same thing. I feel you on that. 2020 just brought a lot of things into perspective. I feel better. I feel like I became better financially. Yeah, which is definitely, I needed that. I did take the safe route. Last year I'm in a job that ended up taking care of us when everything hit the worst. Mm-hmm. So it was good. But I mean, going from how the year started off, I started off getting a jacket stolen from a random girl, and then now I finish it off in a pretty decent relationship. So I feel pretty, I'm feeling confident on going and forward it, but it's also, I got those personal goals too. Yeah. And I want to accomplish those. I want to better myself. That's just basically what 2020 was. It was like staring in the mirror, and it's just like, these are the things you need to fix about yourself. You need to get these done. Mm-hmm. Because, man, I'm about to be 33, bro. It's crazy.
I'm right behind you.
Fucking old.
Right behind you. Yeah, I mean, it really made you like sit there with yourself. Yeah. And be like, because you have so much time. Mm-hmm. And, some people were fortunate enough to like work from home. And like I could have, but like the video production side of things slowed down a lot because you're not going and shooting these people or filming these people. I shouldn't say shoot.
There's not really a market for it at the height of the pandemic.
But the thing that it brought out was a lot of people wanted to move to like Zoom calls and shit like that. And so a lot of people wanted to see how to set that up. So through my job, like I was able to set up like a cooking show and stuff like that for them, so that way they can still broadcast stuff and they can still have people check out. So I mean, it brought up other opportunities, but it's just like it made the whole thing weird to like do anything like face to face and like sit down. Like you just have people like send you footage and then you edit versus you going and shooting that for them.
I feel like the sheltered aspect of it, or the antisocial aspect of it, we're moving further and further away from it now that we're more comfortable with going places with the mask on and everything and actually greeting them and all that.
Yeah.
With that being said, I know what you mean. Like we do trainings at my job, and they used to be all in person. Now they're through video.
Yeah.
But even still with that, like I'm still interacting with people all the time, every day and everything.
And see, that's good for like us and like what I do on my end, because it's like you have these clients that hit you up and they ask you to like edit some stuff for maybe like a training session or stuff like that. And it's cool to do, but it just sucks now because like a lot of these things, for me personally, that I've dealt with is a lot of like rushed edits.
Yeah.
Where people are, you know, sitting on footage and stuff that they've had for like months, and then they hit you up and say that they need this in like 3 or 4 days. And you're like, oh, hold up. And I mean, if they're paying, or if it's somebody that like this last project that I did, my supervisor asked me to do it. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm down to do it. And then like that, it was just a hefty fucking project.
Yeah.
So, you know, over 40 hours in like 2.5, like 3 days on just like sitting in front of a computer screen and then on top of that, like living your daily life.
Do you feel burnout doing it that much?
I don't. What helps me is like whenever I'm going through an edit and I'm doing stuff, what I like is the time in between. So let's say like I clock out for a night. I mean, there's no set time for you to clock out, because when you're doing this shit, it's just like, for me, it's like you work till you get done, or you get to a stopping point.
Yeah.
And I don't really, like, my stopping points I set when I'm like closer to like the end of my project, versus, which I should do is I should break it down so that way whenever I do go to sleep and like I wake up and I come back to the project, like it's with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
So anything that like I was doing in between, like I don't miss that. So I don't necessarily, I guess I feel burnout like close to the end. I don't know. Yeah. I guess that's burnout for me.
Maybe it's a mental fatigue. I know like even when I was in school, and I'd be writing like those long papers or whatnot, and I'd end it for the night, the whole thing with fresh eyes, it really makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
If I hit that wall when writing and it's like I can't think of shit, I'm stuck, I'd take like a middle of the night nap. So like it's midnight, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna lay down for 2 hours, get up, see what I think at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I'd get that fresh sense to it, and like basically is like the key to the lock of like, oh shit,
and
this is the way you can take it.
And like I get that, but sometimes like when we're dealing with like certain clients, is like you don't have that.
Yeah.
You don't have that opportunity because they want things. I mean, if they're paying,
of course,
it's like, all right, like you have to do these things. So I can sit there and I can tell them all day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just still trying to figure out how to maneuver it, and that's what's gonna make me better eventually in the long run. But doing it now, it's just like, yeah, these clients like, I need this then. So it's like you can't take those breaks and then come back to it with a fresh set of eyes, because you have to have this done in like a certain amount of days.
Yeah.
So you have a deadline. So, I mean, that's how you can potentially miss a lot of things, like doing it. I mean, that's with anything that you're working on. So, you know.
Interesting. I feel you.
Went off on this whole, like, editing fucking, like,
editing 101 by Chaku.
Yeah.
But with that being said, as we say goodbye to 2020, what's your early thoughts on the new year so far? Actually, you know what? I heard someone say recently, and it just hit me, the new decade.
Oh,
because we're in a new decade now also. So new year, new decade. That's something to think about. It's kind of like Dre when he dropped Chronic 2001 in 99.
Speaking of Dre, I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah.
Or well, at least I hope he's doing better, because that shit was scary. But yeah, damn, new decade.
Yeah. So a whole new decade. We're in the 2020s officially.
Remember back in 2001, people were fucking freaking out, and now we're here.
Oh,
I seen somebody post some shit today that kind of pissed me off, talking about like that, because you know how like people relate movies to like current situations, and how they try to make sure like, oh, like in this movie it was 2021, So somebody said that about I Am Legend, but it wasn't, because I Am Legend was set around like it came out in 07.
Yeah.
And it was based around like events that happened in like 2012.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought
and
it
so
happened.
Somebody posted that shit today on Facebook, and I was like, no.
Yeah, but
and see, that's how you
that's
how you incite like different like shit and how you fuck with people's perception of things that are going on. Like,
Curvin, I'm sorry for using your government name, Chaku. That is how you get banned from all social media platforms, like a certain orange face piece of shit.
Okay, so with that, now that you talk about that, and we're not gonna dig too deep in on this like political shit, we want to keep it light, but like I've seen people post stuff on Facebook talking about, oh my god, like, you know, Trump's banned from Twitter, like Pinterest, whatever. Like, no, my thing is it's social media website. Like,
yeah,
if you want to make an account, just make an account. How are you permanently banned from it? Make another email, my guy.
It's called burner accounts, people.
Yeah, like your ex-girlfriend probably already has like 5 or 6 Instagram accounts that she stocks your page from. Like,
yeah,
Donald, just make one.
I think that's funny.
Follow Barack.
I think that's the funny thing. Like, the people who are like so upset about it are just like that. Yeah. They probably got like 4 or 5 accounts under different names and emails.
Right.
Like they haven't got back on. Like, oh, he's permanently banned. Like, what do you think? He's just gonna.
It's like this. Like, I've seen a few people touch on it, and they say, oh, like I can't believe that. Like, it's, you know, like, it's not right. La la.
The biggest thing I see is like, oh, that's an attack on freedom of speech and shit. But it's just like, also the fact of the matter is, it's like, he doesn't fucking own these social media platforms. Mm-mm. It's like the platforms are owned by somebody else, and if you're not going to abide by the guidelines that are set forth when the platforms are established, then they have the right to boot you. Yeah. Now, granted, what you said, there are loopholes and ways around that. He could definitely be a troll page. As if you was old as me on Twitter, you know what it used to be. It was the old egg, the egg symbol. He could eventually be like one of the egg symbols on Twitter, just getting his shit off. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way of life. You got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's what he did was it's you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unforgivable. That's bullshit. He clearly started a fucking riot, basically.
I know certain people that follow us or whatever are gonna feel a certain kind of way about it, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not trying to. Is somebody just walking? Oh, hey. Yeah, so I mean, you know, with that being said, it's like, dude, if you really want Twitter or Facebook that bad, just make another account. And have you seen that picture floating around where it's like he has the fake mustache on? Yeah. Yeah.
I saw one where it was like him on the phone. He's like, help me start a MySpace right now.
Yo, is that okay, so this is me being a dummy, but is the OnlyFans thing?
I think those are just jokes.
Okay.
Because even on the Breakfast Club, they were like saying, like, man, he can't even get on Pornhub now. I was like, damn, that's messed up.
Man. So, I don't know. So your predictions for 2021? How you feel about it? See, like,
if I was a prediction man, if I was a gambling man, I'd say it's gonna. What's the old 8-ball? Outlook good.
Outlook good.
Yeah, I'm feeling that way. I'm feeling that way about it.
Okay, I'll ask you this: are you optimistic about 2021?
Very optimistic. I mean, we just witnessed the low. Mm-hmm. Like, if what they say is right, then we can only go up from here. Only get better from here. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the first person that I actually physically know admit that they went and got vaccinated. I won't give out their name or nothing like that, but it's actually someone that we've hung out with before. And so I only feel like eventually more and more people are going to do that. And it's just only going to get safer.
Yeah. I know a good, like, a handful of people that have gotten it, and I've even got offered through my job to get it, and I'm on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's everybody though.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just hate, like, all the conspiracy theories and shit, and then people talking about, oh, well, you know, they're gonna microchip you, and it's like, bro, you got your phone on you.
Yeah, that's the stupid
at
shit
all times. You any device, I mean, whatever, like there's cameras everywhere. So
People, yeah.
if you're worried about people tracking and monitoring you, then maybe you should just move to like the mountains.
Yeah.
And
break your phone
Yeah.
and just go move to like the Alaskan wilderness or something.
So yeah, I'm not too, like I said though, I'm on the fence about it. Part of me wants to do it just because I feel like if I do it and I'm, I guess, immune to it, then that's better for me and like my family.
Yeah.
Just because like my brother just had a baby, and like my parents are older.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's more so looking out for them because I know my immune system is good. So it's just more like being mindful of like shit that they're they could potentially go through. And I just feel like a lot of people miss that. Is like when they go out and they're just like, oh, man, fuck masks. It's like, it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's for other people that their immune system may not be as strong as yours. Because there's people, and I know a bunch of people that have gotten COVID and gotten over it. Like, they've only had symptoms for 3 days.
Yeah.
And then went through the quarantine and shit, and like now they're good.
Well, that's how conspiracy theorists feel all their bullshit of like, they probably have a good immune system and nobody around them's ever gotten it.
Yeah.
So they're just like, oh, it's not real, it's fake, and all that dumb shit. But
no, it's very real.
It's to protect them. Like, I see older people all the time at work, and for the most part, they're very respectful about keeping their masks on and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then, there's one motherfucker who wants to come in and just act up or some shit, and it's just like, for what, bro? Like, you see like all these 60, 70, and 80-year-olds coming in here.
Yeah.
It's like, it's for their protection, bro, not you.
Yeah, not you.
Like, that's cool. You got a long life ahead of you, man. Hopefully. It's just like, just be nice. Like, that's somebody's grandparent.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking dick. Okay.
And that ends the wear your mask PSA spot. But also with 2021, I wanted to get into 2020. I had it in mind. That was my big thing going into that year of like, I want to travel more. Because I knew I was done with college. I knew I'd be working full-time somewhere, so I would have that disposable income to start traveling more, but that got capped. Mm-hmm. So with 2021 right now, I'm already making plans for traveling and shit like that. I've already got shit in the works. Next December, there's something tentatively booked. It hasn't officially been booked, but I'm like thinking it, and I'm just like, I want to know, like, do you got any travel plans? Like, you trying to move? What you trying to do? Like, what you trying to see? You trying to move around or what?
So what I do need to do, and which I've been talking about for the longest time, but you just know me, like, work and everything, like, I just get caught up in it, and so that's, like, what my life revolves around. But I do need to get my passport.
That's it.
I do need to get my passport. Talked about that today. So I don't really do, like, vision boards. Maybe I should start, but that was something that was discussed earlier. We were just talking about it, like, all right, like, do a little vision board of just like shit that you want to do. So, or like, go. Well, we did that at the beginning of. I'll let you go.
You're gonna get some good ASMR on this bad boy.
So what Mike's trying to do is,
for the audio listeners,
take a beer out the box.
I just got another brewski.
He's got another BroMosa.
Another BroMosa. I'm sitting back. Now, if you listen very closely,
this is our ASMR episode of.
I'm gonna pop the top. So, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, wee! Oh, that sounded sexy.
That's a BroMosa commercial. Hey. Nah, what were we talking about before?
Travel plans.
Travel plans. Okay, yeah. So like, just. That's on my list. We did that at the beginning of the year, or before the beginning of the year, and we made our list of things that we want to accomplish. By, if not accomplish, get started on. Yeah. So we made that list, and passport and all that shit's definitely on my thing. I'll get there. I know, but a lot of people are like, what? You don't have a passport? Like,
yeah, I got that shit a lot.
What are you doing with your life? Yeah. You ain't got a passport? Like, nigga, I got bills.
Yeah. Stop making me special.
Yeah. I can't fucking go anywhere if I gotta pay bills.
I mean, it's just like last year was like the biggest excuse not to get one though. Like, because every time I wanted to, it was like, oh, well, the passport office is closed. It takes 6 months to get it and shit. And it's just like, why try right now? Why even fucking try?
Why try?
If anything, I probably should have submitted the paperwork at least, but fuck it.
Like a head start.
Yeah.
But It is what it is.
Who cares?
Yeah, like I don't know, like I definitely need to travel more. Starting small.
Yeah.
I'll probably go back home for a little bit. South Dakota. That's home for me. That's my getaway place. I mean, there's not really much up there, so it's a nice escape from just like.
But it's your vibe. It's
everything.
Your headspace.
It's like my Wyoming.
Yeah.
Like
this guy.
If I'm Kanye, it's my Wyoming. You just go up in the mountains, hang out.
Small for me is just, of course, the second city, I call it. It's not the real second city, but it'd be Austin.
Yeah.
That's, you know me. As long as you've known me, I'll disappear for a weekend in Austin and just kick it. But that's small. Things that have been pitched around so far is Hawaii.
Hawaii is dope.
Never been.
Let me know if you go.
But I heard they're on stupid lockdown right now, so that's gotta get figured out.
Okay.
And then in December, it's New York.
New York.
Gotta see New York. Haven't seen
New York is so. I need to just pack up everything and just move to New York.
Say.
And then go broke and come back.
At least you did it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
No one can say you didn't try.
Nah, I really love the vibe of New York. New York is a different kind of place.
I think everybody does so. That's why it's the biggest city in the world.
Some people they talk and no, I could never. And I'm just like, y'all are crazy. There's just so much to see up there. Experience.
You know who talks the most shit about New York? People from New York when they leave it.
Oh yeah.
They're always just like.
But you know what? They talk shit about it, but then
they can't stop gassing it up.
Yeah, they be they be hyping that shit up, and I'm like, well, you're the reason that we going up there.
Yeah.
Well, this shit ain't like New York. Like this ain't like pizza in New York.
I feel like East Coast. It's not East Coast pizza. It's not East Coast bagels.
Like what's this Mexican food down here? This shit ain't good.
I feel like that when I see all these people flocking from California to Texas.
Yes.
Like I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, yeah. Yo, B, what the fuck, money? Like, you didn't like your fucking, your fucking keto-friendly tacos out there? You want to be, it's just, it's annoying.
I like California's vibe, too, though.
I can honestly
Not, like, right in L.A., but, like, outside of.
There's something about L.A. that I just don't fuck with.
I heard San Diego is really dope.
It is.
I've only been to the beach. I haven't been.
Only been there for, like, 3 hours, kicked it on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
The most peaceful beach I've ever fucking been to.
Dog, wait till you go to Hawaii.
Oh, what I'm saying.
Wait till you go to Hawaii. I was out there for like a month.
I know.
That shit was amazing. Yeah, but like definitely like traveling small, small to me is like, I don't know, I just want to visit more. I always tell my sister, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come to Tampa and I'm gonna come visit, and I never do, and I know she's probably like, this motherfucker. Because she's always down here.
Yeah.
She's always like, everything. Oh, your
gets
sister's
worse.
back. And I'm like,
it gets worse.
Yeah, I'm going to go visit one of these days. Fuck.
Every time, like, that family member who's away comes back, or the friend who comes back and they see you, and it's just like, deep down, you're like, fuck, man.
Like, that, man, go back home.
Why home. You stunting on me?
Yeah, but yeah, my sister comes down often, so I want to go and hang out with her in Tampa. She got to show me some shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been wanting to get out to LA again. I had a really good time in Portland. Portland's dope.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I want to see Portland, Seattle. I've thrown my bucket list city out there. I don't know what it is. I'm infatuated with Vancouver. I think Vancouver is incredible.
I feel like that would be dope.
A lot of places in Canada. I want to go to Vancouver. I want to see Toronto. If we're talking about the North America, those are like up there on the list of places I want to see.
I would want to go just because it's Canada.
Yeah, that's it.
But I don't know like a specific city I'd want to go to.
I just want to go to one of the big cities. That's it. So Vancouver or Toronto.
I think my bucket list place to visit is Tokyo, Japan.
That too.
Or just anything Japan, really.
No, I leveled myself only to this North American continent. Tokyo and all that other shit, that's moving on.
Okay, so this continent. Damn, I don't know.
Like if we spin the globe, you know what? If you just blindfold and you're just putting the finger, you know what I'm saying?
Like on the map. Okay, so we talking about United States,
North
Canada,
America,
so north, south,
Well, not North American, but the North and South American continents.
Man, I want to say like Brazil or something.
So I say that
but
too.
then like I see a lot of shit where
but
they're
it's
like
dangerous,
it's dangerous
as shit
as
is what they
fuck.
say, especially for American tourists.
You walk around Texas,
Now-
somebody just snatch your phone and
Now,
shit.
with that being said, we do look like the demographic down there.
Oh, so it might be all right.
So I feel like if we put on like a Pele jersey, or a Ronaldo jersey, or fucking what's his name? What's his name? I forgot his name. He's from Argentina. But you know, I feel like if we just fit in, no one would fuck with us.
Yeah.
Until they heard us talk, and then they'd be like,
They'd be
"Oh
like,
shit,
hey,
they're American."
Give me money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. There's a lot of. Maybe you just stay away from South America.
Yeah, see, I want to, but if you ever just chill, like, so when I'm bored at work, I'll just look up other countries and just like start like, I'll do like the map view, the Google map view, street view, all street view areas and shit, and like look at all the things that are going on in the country just to like pass time. And like I always find some dope shit in South America, all the time, whether it's Chile, Brazil, Argentina. Any of those, like I always see something, and I'm just like, man, that place looks like so fucking dope. But why is it so goddamn dangerous? Like,
I be seeing like, cause you know how World Star be posting like videos from like Brazil.
yeah,
Like they show like motherfuckers rolling up on motorcycles, just capping people and shit. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Like, so you say I got to bring a bulletproof vest down here? Shit.
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. Maybe Canada. Canada probably. No, you know what I want to do, and which I should have done when my homie was up there, Alaska. And I wanted to do like the cruise, like they have a cruise that like cruises up there.
Yeah, you can see like the whales.
The whales and that shit looks dope.
You can do that in Vancouver also.
Well, then Vancouver it is.
So my favorite animal, I'm opening up to you guys. All right, whatever.
After
the 45
BroMosa number 2.
Yeah, the BroMosa number 2. I'm good. I'm loose. I'm opening up to the 45 of y'all that watch us every week. The killer whale is Mike Stokes' favorite animal. Now, that's because I grew up in a SeaWorld city. Now, I know what you're thinking. Blackfish. Michael, that's evil. I understand that now. But in the 90s, I had Free Willy and Shamu. And those were my fucking idols. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Fucking whale just
yeah, he's reaching up and shit. Yeah, that was lit. It was lit.
Damn, we gotta have a Free Willy marathon.
Just the first 3. Anything after that, we don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I have a favorite animal. That's sad.
That's always in my shit. The killer whale. Love them.
I guess,
Indigenous
like,
to Vancouver waters. Bays and shit over there. So you can actually like go anywhere in Vancouver and probably see one. Just
This man's did his research.
I'm telling you. The
Killer
orca
whale already.
nickname, the wolf of the sea. Bruh, that's fucking lit, dog.
It's a sea wolf.
I'm saying. They hunt in packs. They fuck up sharks. Like, dog, killer whales. The name goes with the territory, my guy.
I bet you Shamu was like, yo, let me out this bitch.
Yo, Shamu was a gutter ass nigga. He's gutter.
Oh, this bitch don't think I'm a drag. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me stop. Damn. That's wild, though. I don't know. I can't think of anything like any animal that would be, I guess, like a monkey or something.
Monkey? Like what type?
Not any like specific
Like
kind
a
of
baboon,
monkey. Just like a
gorilla, chimpanzee.
Nah, I gotta think about that. It's hard for me to pick favorites of like things just because I like so much shit.
You're very politically correct.
Yeah.
You don't wanna offend the other
monkeys.
primate.
Yeah, the other primates.
It's
Orangutans
funny,
be like, so what's up? You don't like us?
Oh, you dissing us, cuz?
No, I gotta think about that. Maybe on another episode we'll talk about Chaku's favorite animal.
Chaku's favorite animal, so we'll lead off.
What would you have as a pet? Like
As a
if
pet?
you could legally own
Shit.
like whatever's legal to own here in the state of Texas, we'll say.
Shit. Man,
Because you could have all kinds of shit in Texas.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like fucking a Tiger King or nothing.
I couldn't do tigers.
Nah,
That's too scary.
It'll kill me eventually. I hate cats.
I'd fuck up. I swear.
I hate normal sized cats, but you should, like big cats. Like fuck that. Why?
I would come home from a gig, like my baby, and get fucking mauled. I would get mauled.
Local DJ Chaku was mauled to death by his pet tiger. His pet Siberian tiger.
We have Ring camera footage.
Ring camera footage.
I'm just sitting there with my backpack on, like, hey, come on, kitty.
Oh shit.
Hell nah.
Nah, if I was like super rich and I'd have like, and my house was on a bay that I can enclose in, I'd probably put a orca back there. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, man. It'd be my shit.
You just leave like a little gate open.
Yeah.
Like
and then
a little well gate.
You go downstairs and I'd have a room that was like the instead of like my fish tank, it would just be like the clear glass looking out into the bay and shit, and be like, yo, that's my orca. You know what I'm saying?
That's my whale. What would you name it?
I don't know. Oreo.
Oreo.
You know what I'm
I dig that.
Be Oreo.
That's some Elon Musk level shit.
I'm saying. Evil genius bullshit.
Yeah, so I got a whale.
A fucking well. Like, Mike, the house is so nice. I love the floors. Yeah, but check out my well.
Okay, so like right now, like let's say you have a pretty decent amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
What would you get if you lived here in Texas?
In Texas? Oh, I mean, we talked about this before. If I did have decent amount of money, if I was a millionaire, I would still live in San Antonio. I'd build my house. I probably wouldn't even build it in like where like Stone Oak or Dominion. I'd probably build it.
I'd just be out somewhere random.
I'd probably buy a house in Alamo Heights. Honestly.
Either that or like something low key somewhere.
Do you know what I'm attracted to when I look at houses and shit now? I realize this, and I probably get this from my dad. I like shade. I like trees. So a house that got good tree coverage, like, but doesn't like fuck up the view from the house, catches my eye all the time. And that just so happens to be Alamo Heights area. Like, it's always nice big houses with nice shaded backyards
nice
and
trees.
shit. Like, yeah, man. I'm
trees.
fucking with the trees, the tree coverage, dog. Okay. I need the foliage, as they like to say. You feel me?
I need some nice foliage in my house.
Yeah.
All right, so to the pet.
Uh-huh.
What would you get though? Like something you could keep at your.
So I'm living in the city.
Something exotic, quote unquote.
City limits, exotic pet. Oh, dog. Ah, man. I don't know, man. I probably have like a fucking bear cub or some shit.
I got 3 that I'm thinking about.
What up?
Either a raccoon.
Oh,
It's not really exotic, but it's different. I don't know. I like their hands.
They're fucking nasty.
They're just like, they can grab shit. It's weird.
But you want a trash panda so bad for it.
I want a trash panda, alright?
Guardians of the Galaxy ain't real, though.
I'm gonna name him Rocket. Whatever. Let's be cliche. Or a wallaby.
You gotta name it Rocco.
That's what I was thinking. A wallaby, or how dope would it be? Nah, never mind, because I'd have to fight it. I would have to box that a kangaroo.
Oh, this guy, the kangaroo.
Full size kangaroo. Because what if he just like walks up and like, it's like manhandles me or something?
I saw somebody say that kangaroos are just they're just white-tailed deers on steroids. I was fucking dying when I saw that.
How mad would you be if you just came home to your pet kangaroo and he's just like, "What's up?"
Niggas squabble up on you, man. Like,
he just like squares up to you in the kitchen.
Yeah,
like when you trying to get in the fridge.
Better back down, homie.
Leans back on his tail, fucking sticks a foot out. Like, "What's up?" Nah. Yeah, I couldn't get a kangaroo. Wallaby, yeah, that's reasonable, cause I don't have to fight it. It might bite me, but yeah, fucking full size kangaroo.
You ever met anybody that had a ferret?
I met a couple of people that have ferrets. Ferrets are such weird animals.
I know.
They're like furry snakes.
Yeah.
But with like legs and.
They look adorable, but I know them fangs and shit, and I know they can get aggressive, so that's why I'm just like, ugh. And then I got there's the rat factor too. Like anything closer to a rat, I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
I heard they're really like stinky too. Like you gotta like take care of them, because not they smell.
Rat factor.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Speaking of that, I mentioned it on that other episode we talked about. We didn't air, but I said I saw the movie Soul. There's a funny scene in the movie where, because this movie, shout out to Disney Pixar for being so fucking self-aware. They fucking have Pizza Rat in the movie, because the movie takes place in New York. And you remember that viral footage of that fucking fat ass rat in New York dragging a slice of pizza? Like, yeah, I won't get into like how the plot makes this happen, but the character is going to get pizza for somebody, and as he's walking, to bringing it back to this the other person, he fucking comes across Pizza Rat, and is dragging a slice of pizza, and I just busted out laughing. It's fucking crazy, but yeah, it's hilarious how they added that shit in.
I still need to check that out. I haven't seen it yet. I probably, man. So I had Disney Plus, and then got canceled.
R.I.P.
But she still has my Netflix. Like, what's up?
Man, you gotta be petty, bro.
I should, but I'm not going to.
No, fuck that. They go low, you take it to the flow. You know
really?
What I'm saying? Like, you gotta be petty.
I'm taking all my subscriptions back.
That's what I'm saying.
HBO Max,
But
Prime,
you like this HBO Max? Not anymore.
And then you get that text the next day when they try to log in. Like, hey, did you change the password? Goddamn right I did.
Block.
Nah. Now I'll probably get Disney Plus again just so I can watch that. Yo, they got King of Staten Island on HBO Max now. So I'm going to watch that. I'll probably watch it tonight.
I saw a clip from it that had me laughing. It was like when he, because I guess MGK is like a tattoo artist in it. And he's like trying to be his apprentice. And he like walked in and shit and was like talking to him like, hey, how much will I get paid if I apprentice? He's like, you can get paid nothing. And like he's tatting up like some fucking Aryan Brotherhood guy. And he's like, well, your tats aren't hard to do. I mean, how hard is it to put like a Confederate flag on somebody from New York City just and say like, hey, me and all my friends are fucking dumbasses or some shit? Like, he's just like shitting on the guy in the chair, but it's pretty fucking funny.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably check that shit out tonight. Yeah, so fucking kangaroo. I'm not getting one.
No kangaroos?
No kangaroos. Man, I lost track of... we just get into.
We was talking about travel plans and ended up going into different species and geniuses or whatever.
You see what happens on this show after one BroMosa for me.
I'm on 2. I'm on 1.5 right now, and I gotta say, the sauce is there.
The sauce is
there.
The
sauce is there. It's got my stamp of approval.
It's got the sauce factor.
It's got sauce factor. Okay. I can understand. I would like to reiterate. I want to try this with some French toast.
So IHOP later.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's before 9. I should be able to slide back through to the place I got these from, get another 4-pack. Anyways, so let's keep it moving. We're gonna go back to the segment.
You gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
Damn, that's gonna be this. Oh no, I can't use it because we'll figure it out. I'll email the dude and see. Or I'll try to reach out to him.
Like, hey man, you
can we use this song?
Can you clear this, please? Anyways, this is going to be called Music Corner going forward. Me and Chucku are very musical guys. We want to talk some music with you guys. So, Chucku, anything new you listened to this week? Or last week or recently?
Okay, so I won't dig too deep into this just because of how much music I listen to, but I don't know, like my shit daily is to just go through music, and organize shit and try to create these crates for these certain vibes that I'm trying to hit for like these gigs.
Because you're a DJ, a composer, and a producer.
But for like shit that I consume on a daily, as far as like music goes, like there's a couple of albums that I've been listening to. So just today I've been listening to Mac Ayres. He has a new album out. I forgot the name of it. It's like Magic 8 Ball or something like that. But that, and I've been going back to Kid Cudi a lot. The Kid Cudi album and Static Selector's album. Like those 3 projects are pretty solid. But like I'm still digging into the Mac. The Mac is good though. Yeah. The Mac is good. I like the Mac. But yeah, I don't get too deep into it. I've been listening to like edits and stuff like that and shit that I'm like working in the sets. But just like shit that I listen to just for like pure enjoyment and to like get away from like the club or like vibe type shit, I've been listening to Mac and like Kid Cudi.
I got a question for you though. So, now that there's a challenge going around right now, do you have Meg Thee Stallion Bust It on your playlist? Yeah.
Bro.
Is that going to be played the next time you work?
It'll probably play.
Okay. I'm interested to see the reaction that this song gets.
Man. So this is the thing. Like, I get it. Like, it's cool. It's fun. But there's so much viral shit. There's so much. A lot of it's Megan Thee Stallion shit.
I mean,
and a lot of it...
TikTok. This is the new generation. Like, Soulja Boy was the first social media rapper. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this is the next level of it. This is how they take it off. You gotta get a viral hit now.
But even, like, the songs that blow up on there that aren't all necessarily, like, that type of shit, like dance challenges or whatever, but just, like, the sounds that play in the background, like, those... There's so many different artists. Yeah. And then, like, I have this... I just bought a new TV, and it has, like, this Vivo thing, so it plays, like, music videos, like, whatever's... I don't know if it's trending or what, but there's, like, new artists on there that they feature, and it's like, yo, and it's good music, but it's just a lot of shit to digest. Mm-hmm. It's a lot, and that's only, like, one genre. So you have, like, rock music, like, country, pop, hip-hop, dance, like, EDM, and you have, like, so it's hard for me to, like, keep up.
Yeah.
It really is, because you have some, and, like, I get people that come, and they'll ask me, like, they'll request, because, like, we're in the age of, like, everything can be found on the internet now.
Of course.
So you have people that, like, live that life, and they're on, like, TikTok, and they're on all these social media platforms, and they come to you and they request these songs, and you don't realize that they're, like, viral songs or, like, they're associated with that until, like, you see it pop up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, shit, this is why they asked for that song. So with the Megan Thee Stallion thing, I haven't heard the full song, but I'm pretty sure soon somebody's going to... I haven't been asked yet. I've been getting asked for Body and Body, yaddy, yaddy.
Well, it kind of blew up over this last weekend, though.
Yeah.
The challenge.
Everybody's doing the fucking... Yeah. I seen the challenge.
I guarantee, though, this next weekend of gigs, you're going to get asked to play it. Mm-hmm. Just because it's fascinating, just like the power TikTok has had over careers recently. And taking songs to the next level. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Lil Nas X? Wasn't he because of TikTok?
No, okay. So weird thing about him is I heard that song, the Old Town Road shit.
Yeah,
I've heard it for a while, and then I started playing it like randomly.
I thought he was like the first song to go viral on TikTok.
No, I think it was the Baby. Huh. Maybe I don't know. I could be wrong.
It's crazy.
I didn't really get on the TikTok until like just recently when shit started getting all crazy. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy to me that a lot of the songs that Megan Thee Stallion, like, she samples are like, they're not too old.
Well, they are.
Okay,
we're
yeah,
old.
They're fucking
We're
old.
We are. It sucks because I think the same thing. I feel like all these female rappers are sampling songs that, and the reason why you can't say nothing about it is because it's no different than what Diddy and all them did in the 90s.
Yep.
Because I remember my mom vividly when, like, every song dropped, she's like, that's David Bowie.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. And it's just happening. It's happening to us now.
Oh, that's that one song.
Because we're old enough to remember it. And it's just like, yeah, hearing fucking Hot in Here being sampled.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's very fucking scary for me in my mortality.
I bet you some kid like that produced that song too was probably like, oh damn, this old song is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Let me sample that.
That fucking sucks, bro.
And I'm just like, yo, like that was like not even what 10? Oh shit, fuck.
I told you. You're getting old, DJ.
Damn.
Look. All right, here's the crazy thing.
I'm a cry on the show.
9/11 is 20 years ago this September.
Fuck.
20 years ago. You understand? That means that's a whole kid who's in college now who has no recollection of that shit.
That's true.
They grew up their whole life and nothing had... To them, airplane travel how it is now is how it is.
Yeah.
They never knew airplane travel before. If they watch Home Alone 2 and see people run into the fucking gates, they're just like, whoa, what's happening here? What are they doing? What?
That's allowed?
Like, yeah. What are they? Where's the check-in? Where's the X-ray scan? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just unfathomable to them. That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
And you're talking about songs from that era. They're all free game, bro.
Yeah.
Because when it was the 90s and they were sampling shit, that was only a decade. They were sampling 80s sampling. See? See what I'm saying?
Because I got a lot of... I've been listening... We'll talk about that in another episode, but... Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll probably end up playing the... What's the name of the song? Bust It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it is. I know it's called the Bust It Challenge.
Let me just get that song now.
With that being said, y'all, you ladies, please... keep doing those. I love it when they pop up on my timeline.
Wait, is that the... No, it's the Crybaby joint.
It's quite nice. Quite nice.
You seen that trend where it's like, play this song in front of your girlfriend and see, like, the reaction? And it's like the Busted Challenge or, like, whatever. And chicks be getting all like, fucking wilding out, grabbing the dude's phone and shit. There's this one video, this chick's like, really? You just gonna keep watching that? Like, she was a big man.
I'll tell you about a picture I saw, a meme I saw after the pod, because I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh shit.
So with that being said, let's get a little bit more personal on our music and shit, because I mean we've known each other for going on a decade plus.
But hold on,
now.
you didn't tell me what you was listening to.
I haven't been listening to anything recently.
Not even just like repeating Cuddy?
Podcasts, mainly.
Oh, okay.
My main thing, like, so I've said that numerous times. Like, I switch. I'm 50-50. So I'll go like 2 weeks just listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
And then when I go out, I'll just put on like a random playlist of like some random shit or something old or something like that. Well, from my time, you know what I'm saying? And then go like there. But like, I haven't been checking for no new music. I normally get that from either what people are telling me is hot on fucking online, or if you give me a recommendation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you some shit. There's a couple of albums that are dope. You'll probably... I mean, it's like nice shit to ride to. Podcasts. So with that being said, like, you listening to podcasts, like, sometimes I'll listen to them in the gym. Or like, I'll listen to like audiobooks.
I can't do that
while I work out.
It's too mellow for me.
Okay.
And this will lead into the next topic for me. Definitely.
All right, so we'll talk about that in the show.
Okay.
We got a lot of shit to talk
I
about.
know.
We just getting started,
I
baby.
know.
Okay,
cooking.
Yeah, go ahead.
But all right, so I need upbeat shit to keep me going in the gym. With that being said, like, I've tried. There's been times where, like, if I walk in and I got my headphones on and the podcast is going from when I was in the car, I'll forget about it and just keep going and do the workout and just not think nothing of it. But more than likely, especially if I'm getting cardio in that day, I gotta get up somehow.
You gotta turn it up.
Yeah, and so the way that I get up, and people are gonna judge me for this, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, but I listen to rock music. So to answer my question, what's the weirdest shit on your phone? Like, I call it the cardio playlist, but it's all fucking like 90s alternative rock, bro. Like, I ain't even lying.
I fuck with that though.
Like, that's like, I got Nirvana, I got everything on that fucking
I feel
thing.
like that's universal though.
I feel like it is. I feel like it's more culturally accepted now.
I think though, like, the way we're thinking about it is because we get judged just based off of like,
because we're black men who like who like rock and shit.
Our other black friends like, oh nigga, why you listen to that shit?
Yeah, I never listened to that because I'm small minded and I only stuck with the one fucking genre of music, and it's just like it's dumb to me. Like,
I'm like, ew, nigga, don't be weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, weird.
Fuck it, I embrace my weird.
I put people on to like music that I fuck with it. It makes me feel like a certain way personally. So I'm like, oh, maybe somebody else will feel the same way about this joint, and if not, whatever, cool. But yeah. Like, I don't think that's...
I knew you wouldn't care because you've told me shit that you listen to or whatnot. But yeah, I'm just saying, like...
What's the weirdest, like, most off-the-wall thing, that you have? That you like, people would be like...
I got 9 Inch Nails on there. There's a song called, Fuck You Like an Animal. Yeah, but the BPMs on it,
it gets you.
It fits my heart rate when I'm running or doing cardio, so it keeps me going. But I don't condone the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? But
for some reason, like, anytime I hear like 9 Inch Nails or something similar to that, I always think about that movie, fucking 13 Ghosts.
I think Trent Reznor might have composed. You know, he composes movies now. Trent Reznor, like, he's been doing that for a while. He works closely with
I'll look into it.
He's the guy who did like Seven and
okay.
Fight Club and all that. I forgot his name.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that's probably the weirdest thing on my playlist. On the cardio playlist. And then I got the electric rock playlist, which is more, that's like the Asher Roth, Tame Impala.
Tangerine.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Tame Impala the shit. I love me some Tame Impala. It's got all that type of shit on there. So that's what
Tame
I'm listening
Impala.
to.
I listen to a lot of like alternative and like indie shit. So if you want to know what my music library is like, it goes from anywhere to, let's see, like some real like hood shit,
Yeah.
to like classical music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or like when I'm sitting in my office, you seem like I listen to like jazz and shit.
Yeah, but I think that's like more of like a new thing to do to like concentrate and shit. I don't want like very imaginative lyrics when I'm trying to focus.
But see, I listen to like slower shit in the gym too. Like I listen to like R&B and shit.
See, I can't
like
do that.
Slow.
I can't. I had a homeboy when I played
working
football.
out like, damn, this song sexy as shit.
I had a homeboy when I played football in high school who all his playlists were R&B, and that was how he got up. I don't know how, but that's how he got up.
God damn, man, this song fucking.
That was his shit. Like to me, I can't do that. Like it can't be slowed down. Like the shit gotta be cracking.
I don't know. Like I got a lot of weird shit. I listen to Vampire Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty dope. Mumford and Sons. There's another group called All of Something Out of Nothing. And it's not really a group. It's this chick, but she's dope. No, sorry, excuse me. God damn, shit making me burp.
I don't know. I got a few on here, so you're good.
Her shit's pretty dope. I like the way, for some reason, like chicks from the UK, like when they sing, like is Georgia Smith from the UK?
Yeah.
Like
Drake's Georgia Smith.
Yeah.
She's from London. Yeah.
Whew. Lord. Just
stay on topic.
How their voice sounds.
You like Florence and the Machine?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Paramore.
Yeah.
Hey,
played that one.
Haley.
There was like a whole thread on Twitter a while ago called like Black People Fuck with Paramore.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, thank you. I don't feel bad no more. Like hell yeah.
Yo, the dopest shit was when you sent me that Tony Hawk Pro Skater fucking
playlist. Goldfinger.
Yo.
Superman. You know what I never saw? That fucking documentary that came out right before the game came out.
Drop?
It was like Pretending I'm the Superman, the documentary about how Tony Hawk Pro Skater saved basically skateboarding in the late 90s. And shit like that. I gotta look that up. It's more than likely on Amazon. I'll rent it. Ain't no big deal. But nah, just stay on topic. Yeah, that playlist. I do that now because you know what? A lot of the ways that I find out about the alternative music that I listen to, it's menu music in sports video games.
Oh yeah,
it is. So like I played. I'm the only boy in my family. So after Sega Genesis, I was the one with the systems. Yeah. It was all on me. So when I'd get these, it's all on me, dog. When I get these sports games and I'm running like franchise mode and shit like that, I hear the menu music all the time, and you can't help but, if you play it enough, you can't help but pick up these songs. And then you go to the menu and look, and who sings this song? What's this?
That's how up on the bottom.
Yeah. That's how I found out about so many fucking like alternative artists that no one would think I would know.
Like Need for Speed Underground. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, that really put me onto the Doors because they had a joint. Which I mean, I've heard their stuff before, but I didn't really like dig into it until I seen like which is sad to say, the Snoop Dogg shit that he did, that Riders on the Storm. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like you said, weird shit. My phone. Like I listen to a lot of different things. So
yeah,
my level of weird is probably a lot higher than others because I mean, there's not many people that you can run up to and they got like some like classical shit in their phone, and then like going on to like some people just stick to like one genre.
My classics is probably 80s, anything in the 80s. I used to have Jimi Hendrix on the phone,
dog,
years ago, but it was.
And
just
then it's like now you have access to so much shit. So, I had a homie. He sent me this playlist on Tidal, and it was like this 70s, like it's just like some really dope shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think that now that I think about it, like, yeah, but it is a lot of dope shit. And then there's a lot of like shit that I haven't heard in a long time that like I rediscovered, and I was like, oh damn, that's like the sample in this and that. So it's just great. My main, if I were to go back and listen to anything, is probably like 70s.
Yeah.
Back when they're using like instruments before it got to the 80s and it was all like
super synthy shit.
Cause I mean, fuck, just the feel of like the drums and shit on the track. We get into this rabbit hole, baby.
This is deep. This is deep.
Have to pull it back.
I fucks with you on that. I don't know. I told you back when the Fleetwood Mac song went viral and shit, Dreams.
But see, you was bumping that shit before it even went viral.
I was.
Because you was telling me that. You was like, oh, I was at the gym, I was bumping it. And then like 3 weeks after that shit, that's when the whole Dogface thing came out.
It happens that way. Like, I don't know something.
And you were like, man, I was just listening to that shit like yesterday.
And I knew the song because one of my coworkers used to play it all the time. But it's like, even still, like, if you listen to the lyrics, like, it's actually a really modern song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I always fuck with it and shit like that. But also the playlists that Spotify puts together on them, not bad. That, and then I also told you about my confession that, hey, I fucks with some Sheryl Crow every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So this is what I want, and we're going to end it on this note. This is what I absolutely need. I need Kaytranada, if by some fucking miracle this man hears this shit, I need Kaytranada to remix Sheryl Crow. All I want to do is have some fun.
This guy.
Because you know how that shit starts out?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That shit. And then it's like, it goes into it. All I want, if Kaytranada could just flip that shit, bro, I would play that at every DJ gig until I wouldn't forget about that. Because I know the flip would be so nasty.
It would.
Dog.
Give we'll end Music Corner every week now with just a referral for a song of someone to listen to. So I'll go ahead, since we're still talking about it. Sheryl Crow, my favorite Mistake. Dope ass song. I fucks with it. That will be my referral. Listen to it if you want. If not, just whatever. Mike Stokes told you. What about you?
My referral is going to be Alabama Shakes, Give Me All Your Love.
Okay.
That's my... Dun, 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 dun. All right. Anyways. All right. So we're going to wrap up this episode of The Saucy Boys. I'm Chaku Johnson. You can find me on social media at Nunchuck Johnson. I'm assuming so. If not, we'll tag it on the IG. And then at The Saucy Boys Pod on Instagram. So all this stuff's going to be Instagram.
MD Martin 228 on Instagram.
So once we get all this shit popping, we'll post it up, tag it. Check us out on YouTube. What, Spotify, right?
Spotify.
Apple. Podcast. And
the visual might come first.
Yeah.
But just know that the audio is right behind it.
So, yeah. With that being said, we'll catch y'all next time.
Episode 2 out. Thank you.
Peace.
Later.